Hello everybody, this is your boy Kenneth, reporting from the KTookes spot, giving you all a brand new video. It is on Tinashe's debut album called Aquarius. You guys don't know she's an R&B, R&B soul singer, and she also has, songs that I feel like everybody can cross over to pop and all. But this album, Aquarius, her debut album, oh my gosh, long time coming, came out today, October 7th. I'm going to give you guys my review on it, and I'm going to let you know the 18 tracks. You guys are going to definitely love her. I feel like she's a breath of fresh air. But now here we go. Track number 1 is the title track, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, you guys. When I was hearing the title track, Aquarius, she had Tinashe. If you guys don't know how she is, she's has beautiful vocals and she's just amazing. She has her, if you guys know Tinashe, of her her mixtapes and mixtape slash EPs, I should say. If you guys follow her like I have, and shout out to my boy Terry Washington, who's on Twitter at Terry at there go Terry. Let me correct that. He introduced me to Tinashe because I remember he used to tweet about Tinashe. I'm like, who is Tinashe? And he was like, oh, she's good, man. Yo, he's messaging me saying she's amazing, and I was like, okay, let me check her out. I checked her out, and I love her since then. But this title track, Aquarius, amazing. She has like an Aaliyah vibe, like Aaliyah slash like Sade slash Brandy, Janet Jackson type of feel. You could definitely feel that. If you guys liked her, like those artists, you'll definitely love her. And then it just was like, she was flirting with the song, if you guys know what I'm trying to say. And that's what I love about her. Like, she just has that beautiful vocals that is just, it's like honey. Like, it's sweet, but at the same time, it's good for you. Now, track number 2, it's called Bed, featuring Devonte Hynes. Love that. I feel like when you hear that track, I feel like she's using her voice as like an instrument. And you rarely get a lot of artists that actually do type of record, they can use their voice as instruments. But I feel like when you hear that track, you'll know what I mean. Now, track number 3 called Cold Sweat. Another great track. Love it to death. Now, I love this interlude called Nightfall. It was cute. Got you, you got you in the flow of everything. And then, but it gets to the next track, which is called 2 On, featuring Schoolboy Q, which you guys know is the first single off Aquarius. So if you guys didn't know that, and you guys know it's blowing up the charts, and it's an amazing track. I love it. I'm kind of mad I never did a song review on it, but I'm glad I could actually talk about it on this album review for Tinashe. And Schoolboy Q gave his, in my opinion, one of his best flows that I've heard of him on a feature track. Not on his album, on a feature track, and he did amazing on it. And I have to give you straight, Schoolboy Q, if you're watching this, I love you. You're a music man. Dog, did your thing on representing for Tinashe. 2 of y'all, pretty good. But it's this next track is I love 2 On, that's one of my favorite tracks. But this next track is one of my favorites. I know a lot of people may not like it, but I'm just going to put it out there. I love the track. It's called How Many Times, featuring Future, because I know a lot of people have their opinions on Future, but I feel like when you hear the track, it's a very flirty track. And you guys, when you hear it, you're going to hear the sample of Janet Jackson's song, Funny How Time Flies, is off Janet Jackson's Control album. And you'll definitely hear a lot of Janet influence on this track. Besides the sample, I feel like when you hear Tinashe sing it, I feel like she's flirting, and I feel like with Future, they flirt with each other on the track, and I feel like it was interesting. But I feel like some people may be like, I don't like it, but Future, Tinashe, great collaboration, and one of my favorite tracks. But I feel like it's one of those tracks that you'll get addicted to it when it's talking about how many times can you make love at night. That's just the way the song is. I'm not saying me, but I'm saying the track, so I'm just letting you know. Okay, now the next interlude is called What Is There to Lose, and pretty straightforward. Because I feel like when you hear the album, you're going to hear all the interludes and the tracks. They're going to coincide with each other. They're going to flow very well to give you that beautiful sound and treatment that you guys love. If you like R&B soul music, definitely just let the track. You can let this album just play. You don't have to skip no tracks. Now the next track is called Pretend, and that's the second single. It's the current single out right now, featuring A$AP Rocky. If you guys haven't seen my song review on it, on Pretend, definitely check it out. You'll hear my thoughts on that. But I love the track, and overall, if you want to check that out. After you guys finish watching this review, check out my song review on Pretend. That next track's called All Hands on Deck. If you guys like Two On, you'll love that track. Very you got that hip feel, but at the same time you got a lot of got a dance feel, but at the same time I feel like it's one of those songs I think you guys will get into it and you'll love it. The next track is the interlude called Indigo Child, and I love it. One of my favorite interludes on this album, and I really mean it. Tinashe, sister girl, I don't care what anybody say about you, girl. You killed that. Now the next track is called Far Side of the Moon, and when I heard it, it gave me like a Brandy vibe. Like it could have been on Brandy's Never Say Never album, or like, you know, like a couple, or like Full Moon, or like Aphrodisiac. It gave me that feel. I feel like that could have been a song Tinashe could have gave to Brandy, but I feel like Tinashe, you did your thing on the track, but I could definitely hear Brandy influence on that. I don't know if she was influenced by Brandy, but that's just what I got when I heard the track. Now the next track is the interlude. It's another interlude. You're gonna hear a lot of interludes, so just bear with me. This one's called The Calm. And that the calm should be straight up, which I mean the calm, you know, with him out calming, like you know, your mind and your brain, your soul, and all. That's how it was. Now the next track, I love this track called Feel Like Vegas. And I mean, it gave me that great vibe. And I feel like when you hear Tinashe, a lot of this album is a lot of hip hop, but at the same time, but it's a very, and I don't want to, and I don't mean, and this is not no bad way, it's just, she gave me like an old school 90s feel, like with Janet Jackson, Aaliyah, Brandy, Sierra. I know Sierra was in the 2000s, but I'm saying like the old school feel, but at the same time, she got got the flow of what's going out right now. But I feel like when you hear that track, you'll know what I mean. The next track's called Thug Cry. I love it. I think this is the track that's produced by Mike Will Made It. I love this track. It was one of those tracks when you hear it, you be like, oh man, Mike Will Made It. I'm like, what? And I'm just going to put it out there. One of my favorite tracks besides How Many Times, Two On, and Aquarius. Love that track. And Far Side of the Moon. I can't forget about that track. Now, next track is another interlude. I know y'all going to be like, okay, what's up with all these interludes? But this is just how the flow of it. It's called Deep in the Night. And just like that, flows very well. And then this track called Bated Breath. Oh my gosh, this will silence any critics that say, oh, Tinashe can't sing, doesn't have no vocals. Tinashe sang the hell out of that song, and I mean not sing, but sang. You don't think she have range? You hear that track, she has amazing range, and I feel like I've always loved her range, because she has it in control, but at the same time it's very flirty, but at the same time it's not overly done. And I feel like Bated Breath is one of those tracks you could definitely play, and it's another favorite track and a highlight of mine. Now, Wildfire, I love that track too. Goes very well in hand. Like, goes straight. It feels like when you hear that song, you just, bam! Go to the next track of that one. And then finally, track number 18 is The Storm, and it's just, you know how it's the calm the storm, but it's just like Aquarius. It ends like that. But it was done, it was artistically and perfectly done R&B, pop, soul music, but at the same time you got the edge of hip hop to it. I know I may not say that at the very beginning of the review, but I'm just gonna put it out there. If you guys want to keep up with Tinashe, she is on Twitter at Tinashe. If you want me to spell her name, I will spell it out for you, which is Tinashe. That's how you can find her on Twitter. Now, if you want to follow her on Instagram, it's Tinashe Now, which I spelled her name Tinashe, but it put N-O-W Now, all one word. Follow her on Instagram. And I feel like you guys, she's her album, and I'm just going to put a prediction out. Don't judge me. It's just my thoughts. I feel like this will be a great album. I feel like it's going to be huge for her career, this debut album. And Tinashe, don't be surprised if you get Grammy nominations. I don't know if it's this year for the Grammys or maybe next year. I don't know if it's this year, next year, whatever it is. I think Tinashe will be a huge act or a female artist that people are going to love. I'm not saying she's the best artist, but she's one of my favorites. So I think she's one of the best. But I feel like, don't be surprised if she get a Grammy or a Grammy nomination and maybe a Grammy. So don't be surprised. But I feel like this is very worth buying the album. And, you know, definitely make sure you get it out online and in stores everywhere. And if you want to keep up with your boy right here, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at KTookes, which is KTookes. Want to follow, and especially on that's on Twitter and Instagram. Now the KTookes Spot, it does have a Twitter page. Also, it's at KTookes Spot, which is KTookes SPOT. It's on Twitter. And if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, feel free to push the subscribe button down here. You can just go up here wherever you guys see it, where it says subscribe here. You subscribe to your boy right here. And also make sure you subscribe up here also, wherever you guys watching, where it says subscribe here for me. Make sure you subscribe to Tinashe's YouTube channel also. That way, if you want to see anything, not the Vivo one, but the other one that says Tinashe, it's up here if you want to subscribe to my girl Tinashe. Tinashe, if you're watching this again, sweetheart, amazing debut album. I feel like people will love you. You may get some, you know, you're going to get the haters, but I feel like for those, if you love Tinashe and you want that real R&B, you want that truthful R&B where you get that old school flow, where you feel like you want that great music, definitely get Aquarius. You will not be disappointed at all. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. And I really put my honesty on that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. And that's all I have to say right there. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is your boy Kenneth, signing from the KTookes Spot. You guys have a blessed one. And you'll see me again in a few with probably another review. So